got 2 grand's worth of Pokemon in my van. You can have it for 500. And I was just like, what's going on right now? He's bringing his car up now, so we're going to have a look at what it would be. Oh my god. Old hard casheroony! Oh yeah! Right, so the total's in my hand. I absolutely love it. Right guys, MG Retro here. Future MG Retro. Just before the video starts, I'd like to address a couple of comments from the last video. If you haven't seen it already, make sure you watch it after this video. Basically, people saying I came across as a bit rude to the seller. I was calling out for selling fake Pokemon cards at the car boot. I have to agree, to be honest. I don't normally conduct myself in that way. Came across as a bit rude and abrupt. I thought the situation was just a bit too cringe not to share, though, from both of our ends, really, me and the seller. It was just an all-round cringe fest, so that's why I uploaded it. But for being rude, I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that you feel that way. I've apologised. What else do you want from me? Like, I'm sorry, I guess. Like, I'm really sorry that you feel that way. So, there's my apology. I've now taken on the title as the sheriff, the Pokey Sheriff. If I see fake Pokemon cards at the car boot, I call it out every time. You will not get away with fake Pokemon cards. When I am in the vicinity, I will knock you down. I will call you out. So, that being said, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Let's get boating, baby! Right guys, MG Retro here yet again. We are at Tansley Car Boot today, and after last week's pitiful attempt at selling at Shares Hill, Rubbish Car Boots Hill, we're back at Tansley and it's been going very well indeed. So it's been going really well. This time, only sold 2 plushes last week. This time we've sold about 10. Incredible average price, about £9–10. So we've sold absolutely loads. One guy came up and he bought 2 plushes. Then he came back again and he bought 2 more. And then he came back again and he bought another one. They were all £10 each. And then he bought one of these as well. Absolutely incredible. Where is it? One of these pre-release Obsidian Flames Build and Battle kits for £10. He bought it. It's got a deck inside. Amazing. Right, we've got one MG Retro secret today. We've got this on the store. Bloodborne Steelbook. Absolutely well good copy, this. These sell on eBay pre-owned for about £60–70. I managed to get one of these for a tenner here before. I've got it on the store for £25. People giving the usual scoffs when they hear the price, but if they did their research and looked it up, they'd be seeing they're getting a bargain. Maybe not to resell, but if you wanted it, 25 quid, you're not going to come across that for that price anytime soon. So, sold a few Pokemon cards, not many, just like a few bundles for people. And I've been doing these as well. Just been doing these little packs, like 10 cards in there, giving them to kids when they buy a plush. So, the Charizard is gone at last, £12. Had it for 15, but just sold it for 12. Pretty much all the plushes worked out at about £4, around about that when I got them in a massive job lot on eBay. Sold most of them for £10, so it's about nearly 100 quid just on the plushes, which is good, and about 50–60 quid profit on them, so I'm well happy with that. So after last week only selling a couple of them for 7 quid each in that disaster car boot, we're back on form at Tansley. Sold absolutely loads of them, made good profit on them actually. I was worried about that because I spent £4 a piece on them, but pretty much tenner a piece selling them for here. Good margins, good profit margins. Business talk right here. And if you notice on the table behind me, the Honey Monster and Mr. Blobby have gone. So I bought them off the same person I bought all the Pokemon plushes from, and I got the Honey Monster for a £5 and the Mr. Blobby for £7.50 on auction, I think. And I didn't really make much profit on them, but it was because I just needed them on the stall, and I got free postage because it was all bundled together. And they were £3.50 postage each, so I got that free. Sold them both for £17 together. So it was £10 for the Mr. Blobby, £7 for the Honey Monster. So I made £2 on the Honey Monster and about £2.50 on the other one. So nearly a £5 profit on them too, after spending not too much on them. So I'm really happy with that as well. But they were cool on the stall, that's why I bought them. And I knew someone would buy them, and they did. Right, also, we got these Speedo retro jackets. They're absolutely amazing. Got them for a £5 each at the charity shop. One large, one medium. I just had to get them, like instantly bought them. Only a couple of people have asked about them. I said 15, which I think is a really good price for this sort of thing. Haven't been able to find these specific ones on eBay anywhere. I haven't really looked on any other sites because I don't really go on Vinted or Depop or anything like that. But I've seen similar ones. They can go from like £15 to £50. So I literally don't know what they're worth or what someone would pay for them, but £15 definitely a minimum for something so like retro looking Speedo. They're really comfy. Annoyingly, like the large ones just are like a little bit too short for me and stuff, so I can't wear it. Mrs. MG Retro might keep the medium though, but not much interest at all. Yay! And we got the Barney the Dinosaur t-shirt as well. Ta-da! Got that from the charity shop for £2 I think. Selling it for a £5. We got the Abra. Paid a tenner for that plush actually, so I'd be happy to get 15, but I'd probably take 12 and just cut my, not my losses, but paid a lot for that one actually.
Chameleon, and we got Magikarp.
Oh yeah! Right, so I just made a good sale there. This couple came up. They were like probably like 18, 19 years old. They were loving it, the vintage cards and some of the modern cards. One of them bought £11 worth and the other one bought £15 worth, so £26 worth sold there. And while I was selling to them, this guy just came up to the stall randomly, and he literally came up and he was like, got £2 worth of Pokemon in my van. You can have it for 500. And I was just like, what's going on right now? And he said he's for like air ambulance or something. And he brought all this Pokemon for the Pokemon that normally comes here, but he's not here today. So he said, did I want it? And I was like, what? I'm not giving you 500 quid. But he's bringing his car up now, so we're going to have a look at what it would be. So, had a quick look around when we went to the toilet. We got this for 50p. It's a Garfield from 1981. Right, these are the things we bought today. Got these 20p each. Actually, a couple of them were 50p, but these were 20p each. Ghostbusters figures from the 80s. Absolutely incredible. 20p each, 20p, 20p. These were 50p each. Simpsons figures, Burger King ones. Absolutely love it. They can go over here in the Simpsons section. Then a Slimer as well. That was 50p. Amazing. Oh my god, that was hilarious. So the guy did turn up with them cards. The £500 he wanted for this £2,000 worth of cards, supposedly. We're talking about £50 worth of bulk cards in there. Commons and uncommons. Probably 1,000 cards. I don't know how many were in there. It was just like a little box full of bulk. Looking for my advice, basically. I said I wasn't going to buy them from the start. He said it was good to know. I said the best thing for him to do, to put them in the charity shop, is probably just do them in like blocks of 100 cards or something for a £5. And just the most amount of money you'll make from it is just doing a nice big chunk of cards that people will come in and actually buy for their kids. Because a pack's £4 new now. So if you saw, and that's 10 cards, so a block of 100 cards for a £5, you're well all over that. So it was quite funny. I thought it might be quite exciting. There might be some good stuff in there, but it was just a load of bull. So in the end, no real interest in the Bloodborne. Loads of people asked about it, but no one was considering it. £25 I wanted, £60 they're listed for, £60 they sell for on eBay, some for 70. So I thought that was a good price. I mean, I bought it for a tenner at the car boot. I absolutely just snapped it up immediately. It's a well nice steelbook. But the game's inside there. So like a collector's steelbook. I think it comes from a big set that you actually get it with, but on its own, pretty good price. No one really interested. In the end, sold loads of Pokemon cards because of the last 2 people that came up. Loads of Pokemon plushes. Well happy. Closed. So guys, that's it for another week at the car boot. Tansley this week, and we all had a great time. We sold some items, we bought some items. If you like the video, like, share and subscribe, all that stuff. I absolutely love it. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's what I'm talking about, baby! Some cold hard casheroony! Oh yeah, baby! Oh my god, all this casheroony, baby! Money. Right, so the total's in my hand. We got £180 in cash. Cold hard sterling right there. £180 in cash. Bought £30 with me. £12 went to them. So what's that? Say 20 quid I had. £160 made on the stall. Well happy with that. 160 quid selling cuddly toys. That's what makes me laugh. People scoffing at my prices at the other car boot. Come here. That guy, he spent 60 quid at my stall. Other people, £10 plush. That couple at the end, 26 quid on Pokemon cards. Absolutely love it. And remember guys, don't you be selling fake Pokemon goods at the car boot. If you do, the Pokemon Sheriff is right here. The Sheriff is in town. Yeehaw! If you sell them and I'm there, I will call you out. I will smite you down. And I will not stand for it. Loving it at the car boot. We sold some cool items. We bought some cool items. That's all there is for today from me. Until next time, it's going to be one big whopping. Same time, next time.